Okay, so my speech is going to be on fitness. I'm going to talk about, well, different aspects about fitness, like what options do we have for working out. Second, I'm going to talk about, what do we normally do to lose weight, and what is the solution? So to start off, the first question I'm going to ask you is, if you need to buy a gallon of milk and you have a store right across the street from your house, would you drive 10 miles down the road to get some milk? I wouldn't. It just doesn't make sense, does it? No, it really doesn't. So the same thing with this workout method. I'm going to start off by just talking about a little bit about fitness. We could do cardio, we could do weightlifting, and they both work towards staying in shape or working out and losing weight. So cardio was been believed for many years now. You spend 30 to 60 minutes a week, and that will make you burn carbs, like whatever we eat, and also at the end of the week, it helps us lose some of the fat that we have. Along with diet and exercise, that works, but it takes time, and the results they vary from person to person. They vary. So next, we have weightlifting. Weightlifting that promotes muscle tissue. Bench pressing, squatting, or whatever that. All of that promotes muscle tissue, muscle growth. Now, why is muscle growth important? According to dummies.com, I looked up some information, and the more muscle you have, the more fat you burn. That stays true, even if you're just watching TV all day. If you have muscle, you're burning fat, but you need to work out to keep the muscle. So if you don't work out, you lose it. Your body just uses up that muscle and it goes away. It takes time, but it goes away. So you have two types of workout methods, which is aerobic, like cardiovascular, and anaerobic, like weightlifting. Anaerobic exercises just cause you to lose your breath. Okay, next is normally it's believed by everyone, by health experts, and just by the general, it's common sense, or a lot of people know that just cardio is what we use to lose weight, but it takes quite a bit of time, anywhere from 30 to 60 minutes, and a lot of times, I don't have enough time for that. You don't have enough time for that. So, what do we do? Is there another method? Well, we do know some methods of exercise are more effective. Like, for example, sit-ups is not going to burn as much calories as running. So there are some exercises that are just more effective. Now, what I'm gonna propose is this Tabata method, or Tabata protocol. I recently did some research on it. If you wanted to just look it up for yourself, the website is www.tabataprotocol.com. And on there it talks about this workout method. What it is, it comes down to interval training. And what the interval training consists of is, let's say you have 20 seconds where you do non-stop sprinting, and then you have 10 seconds to rest. So what that does is you multiply that by 8 times, and at the end of your workout, you're out of breath completely, and you're sweating so much. There was a study back done in 1996 and 1994 by 2 different doctors, a Japanese doctor by the name of Izumi Tabata, and then also by another Dr. Angelo Tremblay. Dr. Tabata, he did his research on the performance of this interval training, and he found that in his 2 test groups, the people who did the interval training for a small amount of time got 14% better performance results after 6 weeks or so, compared to his control group. Now, Dr. Angelo Tremblay, he did the same exact research. However, his was on weight loss, on the effects of interval training and weight loss. He found after 15 weeks doing this protocol or TAP method, his group lost 9 times more fat than his control group, which actually worked out for an hour a day doing regular cardio exercise. So that just shows, in a short period of time, like 4 minutes or so, his group lost way more amount of weight than a group doing non-stop working out for an hour. So, if you have the option of walking across the street to buy some milk, or if you have the option of just working out 25 minutes a week versus 5 hours a week, what would you do? I know what I would do. I would just work out 25 minutes a week However, these 4 minutes, it's 4 minutes of non-stop working out. It is painful. I've tried it. I'm doing it now because I recently did the research on it. I'm like, well, no more half an hour running, no more an hour runs, you know. Now I'm going to be doing this. But I did try it. First day I did 2.5 minutes and it was hard. Hard. But it's going to, it promises me results. It's scientifically proven to work. So what would you do? So I don't know. I do thank you for listening to my speech. Again, we went over, you know, types of workouts there are, you know, how much time does it take to normally work out. And now there's a solution. You don't have to spend so much time working out. You just have to work out smart, work out harder. Now, do you have any questions?
No.
No questions? All right. Okay, well, thank you and have a good night.